I didn't know I was stuck, but I bought a property. I've added a couple of rooms, a couple of units. Now it's generating money. You find the same person saying, "Oh, I've taken a couple of the rooms, I've put them on Airbnb, I'm generating more money," right? So then we realize that even with what we are building, we're making sure that these people are continuing the ecosystem of property. They are continuing to grow. And the best way to do so is to make it easier for them.
How do you make money as the founders or the shareholders of Addprop?
Of Addprop. So the first 5 units that you put on the platform are free.
Or maybe let me put it this way.
Yes.
How do you charge us, the people that are adding properties on your platform?
So it's a win-win, right? The first 5 properties you can list for free. For instance, you've got your properties that you develop through Ekas. You list all 5 of them, it will be free. Once you've listed all of them, then you jump onto a package where you start paying per listing if you want to pay per listing. So maybe you don't want to do the monthly package. You just pay per listing after 5 properties. Or between 1 and 15 properties after that, you start to pay $199 a month. But that includes...
Oh, that's very affordable. Just 2 clipper.
Yes, 2 clippers.
Not 2,000.
Not 2,000.
Are you sure 2 clipper?
2 clipper, yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That includes the management of the properties, which includes invoicing, which includes management, which includes financial reports, and you being able to then use those to raise funding from the banks.
Okay, so per month I'll just only pay you 2 clipper.
Yes, that's the first tier. There are a couple of tiers.
Okay.
So there will be another tier between 15 and 50 properties. That's a package. We call it the professional package. It's for those that have got a lot of units now that they're adding onto their portfolio. And then we've got tiers that are custom made now for agencies. You pay 1.2. All your agents can list on the platform.
Nice.
Tailor-made specifically for
property investors, property developers, or people who own multi-lets. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. So guys that have got 100 units, multi-lets, can list all your units on the platform, manage them. On the back end, you get to see your tenants, you get to invoice your tenants, you get to see how much they're paying, how much they're owing you. We give you payment trends. Algorithms also help with all of that.
Okay. And then when is it going live? Like when can we start registering our properties?
You can register your property immediately.
Oh, it's up now.
So if you've got a property that you want to list there on the platform, you go on to Addprop, you'll be able to create an account. Takes a couple of minutes and you'll be able to load your property.
So for now, it's only on the website. Now you don't have an app yet.
There's no app yet.
Okay. So I'll go to Addprop.co. Let's see. It's vlogging. Oh, wow. This is nice. So I can open an account, Addprop, buy or rent, find a property, add property, list and manage your property, service providers, join our network. Oh, this is stunning. Buy, rent, residential, commercial, 3-bedroom house. Wow, this is amazing, bro. Wow, there's even 12 million rand property. And then townhouses as well. Rental properties, for sale property, add rental property, sell your property, services, property listing, property management, tenants management, maintenance and service providers, lease and invoicing tools, resources, bond calculator, tenants portal, company, about us, contact us. Congratulations. This is incredible, bro. Well done.
Thank you, my brother.
Addproperty.co.za.
Yeah. Addprop.
Addprop. Yeah. So that's out of the way. Let's educate people. I love the fact that you are in the educational space. And every time when I get to speak to you, we're educating people. We did touch on this one, and it was a summary the last time. For those who don't know, he's a founder and CEO of Quality Growth International, a dynamic property investment, development, and management company. That's why he can now move to prop tech, because he has been doing property for quite some time. And for those who have not bought the book, so this interview is purely about the book.
Sure.
It's more than just money. Sure. And it's got different chapters. Significance is calling. Will you answer? So I want you to summarize for me each and every chapter as I throw it to you in less than a minute. Maybe give me a summary or a minute or two of what it's about. We are basically making sure that people go buy this book at the end of this episode.
Yeah.
They have to know what it's about.
Yeah.
So the first chapter, Significance is Calling. Will you answer? I know you've said your story before. Probably other people might not have heard it, that your mother left you some rental properties at Kasi and you inherited those properties. May Umakoko's soul rest in peace. I know you've shared the story before of how you've lost your mother. Let's talk about that maybe in the beginning. They call it purpose, significance, your calling.
So that's one of my favorite chapters of the book, and perhaps that's why it is the first chapter of the book. Because I say there that most of us are chasing significance, and the things that we hate are somehow linked to the things that produce our significance. If you hate poverty, for instance, perhaps the reason you hate poverty is because something about your destiny makes you hate it, and something that's connected to your purpose speaks to the fact that you need to be addressing that as an issue, right? I'm just giving an example. So the things that we hate and the things that we love, the things that aggravate us, the things that make us angry, and the things that excite us are mostly tied to our purpose and our significance. But a lot of us are scared of embracing those things because society, through the church, through politics, has told us to calm down, to be humble, to not express the things that actually excite us and you want to achieve. A lot of people nowadays, not in a pompous way, are not in their true gifting and being able to communicate exactly what they feel they need to be doing in society. Because when you start doing that, then gutwa usbuya kom.
Yeah.
Usbu segazbona since afige la kon.
Yeah.
Right? So that chapter is to address that sense of false humility that people have. You and I, both of us, there's a deep desire that we have to be somebody, a deep desire that we have to achieve something great, to achieve something better than where we come from. Some people have allowed voices of society to quiet down that desire and to quiet down that voice that wants them to prosper and do better and be better. And other people have embraced that desire and that voice that wants them to be better and do better, and therefore they do. You know, a lot of people are not where they are supposed to be, not because they're smart, not because they're intelligent, but because they've allowed fear, more especially fear of what society thinks, to dim down their significance and dim down their purpose. And as unfortunate as it may sound, a lot of people are not going to achieve that significance because they don't know that it is definitely tied to the things that you hate the most. I wrote this book more specifically because personally I hate poverty with all my heart. I say that everywhere. You know, I don't understand why black people have to be the face of poverty. Right? So meaning when I write something like that, I write it from a deep place where I say part of my purpose is to see at least one person, whether black or white, but more specifically black because I'm black, right? Getting out of the shackles of poverty and becoming a better person. And it's difficult to achieve greater heights of your significance